I hope all of you are fine. So now in our continuous tutorial for the full course of Revit Structure Certified Professional course, our next topic is create and modify the structural grids. Before this we finished with create and modify the levels. Now we'll discuss about create and modify structural grids. So now you can see I am in my structural template. I will go to structure. If I go to structure, I can find grid. You can put shortcut GR also, or you can click on the grid icon in the toolbar. If I click on the grid icon, I will be able to create straight grid line, arc grid line, or center end, or I can pick any line to define it as grid. So if I click on the straight line, I will pull from one direction to another. So this is easy, right? So I will create multiple grid. I can copy this grid with holding control and my left mouse like this. I can make multiple also. So you can see it will give you automatic multiple numbers like 1, 2, 3 integers. It is not keeping the same numbers. Again, you have to edit all of them. So you can now directly. Otherwise, you can just go to grid again and you can create more grids. Let's suppose I will create 4 grids. Okay, so this will be my x direction. If I go to my y direction, you can see again it is giving me the number, but it is 5 number, which is not possible. For the structural grid system, you should be having integer in one side and alphabet in one side. That means this 5 should go. If I click on this, I can modify it as a or alphabet or any other thing. So again, if I copy this, you can see here it will give you again a b. It's next. This is very intelligent system, right? It will give you like a b c d, anything else. So it is very nice. You can create like move, or you can create by single line, or you can create this is if you import one AutoCAD drawing. If already the structural designer has given you the grids, so you can pick up these grids directly from the drawing. So now I will show you. Now the aligning of these grids will be very difficult for you guys since it is locked. And see, if the distance between grid B and grid A is suppose 4 meter. Now you have to edit if you have to edit single. Now if I go to annotate, I will go to align dimension. I will just do dimension and I will click outside. Now there is one option for me, it is equal. If I click on the equal, all grids will be placed equally. And now if I click on my dimension string and in my properties palette, if I go to equality display, if I click on the value and apply, it will show you the value of the dimensions. If I want to change the dimensions, again either you can replace with the text, which is you can put dummy dimensions, or else again I can delete. Okay, and I can measure another thing, and I can just click on the grid. I can show. Okay, so I can able to modify the grids. So likewise you can modify. You can again double click on this and you can put any desired number for yourself. And also here you can see you can break the grid. If some grids, some in some cases what will happen, if you go to structure, some grids will be overlapped. For example, I will show you still more near like this. So in this case, you have to move these grids away from each other. Like this, you can move from each other. Okay, so this is the use of breaking. And also you can see here my bubble is not appearing. If I click on the grid, if I check this box, my bubble will appear. Again, now I will click on the circle and I will move, the grid will move. So again, click, click, click on the square box so that I can get the complete grids. So this is the basic use of grids. Now we'll continue on our project. So now you people learned about the basics of grids in structure. So now we'll continue with our project. Okay, now I will delete all the grids whatever we had drawn. If I go to elevation, in which in previous session we aligned all our levels according to the architectural model. So now I will go to my plinth slab, and now I have one project file for this. If you people want this, please write it down in the comment box, your email address, so that I will send you people my whole project file to practice for you guys. So now if I go to insert, you can see I will import the CAD drawing. I have CAD drawings from the structural design engineer or architects or MEP engineers. I have the whole file. If I go to my where I have my designing, even I did structure, I have first typical slab or first typical slab layout I have. So if I click on the AutoCAD drawing, you can see here I want to put this drawing in the current view only. I'll check on this box. Now for the colors, I will take black and white, because if I preserve, you can see here some yellow colors are there, so I don't want to put those. So for units, I want to take meter. I'll click open. So now it will take a while to open the drawing. Let's wait for 1 minute maybe. So now you can see my drawing is imported in the plinth slab. So now you can see my elevation things. So now I will move my elevation here. You can see this is my first, or this is my ground level slab. Okay, this is my I think this is not my ground level slab. I think I put wrong. I will delete this. See, if you have to delete this drawing, you have to unpin first, then you can delete. If I go to import CAD, I will go to 100 first, because I have tie beams in the ground floor first. Okay, so otherwise I will go to my first typical slab. I will go to import CAD. I will go to 100, 200. This is my series. I will go to first typical slab layout, or typical, both are maybe same. So I'll go to again. I'll open this. You can see it has imported in the same location. So now you can see there are grids here. Okay, if I click on the drawing, you can query the if I click on query, you can click on any layer. It will show you the layer name. Now you can see my layer name is grid. So this is my grid. These are my columns. My slab thickness is 24 centimeter. This mesh system will do it later. Okay, so now we'll draw the grids in this session. Okay, so now I'll go to structure. I will go to grid. In this case, I'm not going to draw grids one by one. I will